whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back. Oh, I scratched the TV. Up, down, left, right. BA, start, jump, yeah, there you go. Oh, almost. Never let go of that B button. You gotta hold that sucker down the entire game. I'm losing signal. That's not working. Now you're playing with power. Nintendo power. Because Lego does what Nintendo don't. So what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Bring Me Up, Scottie. I've never heard my voice like that. How about like this? It's like a Mario. It's me, Scottie. Welcome back to Bring Me Up, Scottie. Beamers. Yeah, your alternative brick brand and Lego brand when I do have the time to review Lego stuff. But you guys that are doing Lego reviews out there, your videos are amazing, man. So keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, I'll go and do this kind of stuff, which is just more crazy. That's what it is, crazy. You know, and if Lego ever does make a Famicom, I'll just get that and, you know, I'll send this to one of you guys maybe in the future. So what you're looking at is Lego's Nintendo Entertainment System 71374 2,646 pieces. Yo, I gotta tell you right now, if you're thinking or you're on the fence if you want to get this or not, and you're not quite sure if you want like a console that's a Lego one, or asking yourself why does this cost more than the console itself, let me just tell you something, man. This is probably one of the first sets I built from Lego where it's just like a masterpiece. The entire experience of doing a build for this put a smile on my face, and I loved every second of it. And the mechanism and the way that this thing works is, I don't know how the designers come up with this stuff, man. Your brain is in another realm. This is an amazing, amazing set. I'll tell you right away, just go get it if you can. Is it sold out already? I don't even know. I got this from the Lego store here in Hong Kong. They held it for me. Thank you so much, Lego Hong Kong. I gotta go back there. Actually, I think I'm gonna go to the Lego store today. I gotta go grab some Christmas sets. Not only do you get this Nintendo system, you get the TV too. They could have just released a system. People still probably would have bought it. But to have this TV that actually works is incredible. So we'll start with the system first, okay? And we'll come back to the television. Now there's one downside to this whole system, and it's not Lego's fault. I'm sorry, I mean, maybe you guys really do like the shape and the look of this Nintendo system, but I grew up with a Famicom, which you saw in the beginning of the video, and that to me was more like a video game system. You know, if you haven't done already, go on Netflix and watch High Score. Is it High Score? The video game documentary. And they'll explain like why they had two different versions of the machines. Apparently, they wanted this to look more like a PC, right? Something like that. So the look of this is kind of like, it's a little bit boring. So yeah, I mean, this is basically a replica of it. I think this is actually smaller, so I don't have the Nes here. It's slightly smaller, and there's a lot of guys doing comparison videos out there, so you can see that for yourself. We do the comparison a different way with another machine. But anyway, if anything, just dull. But if you're a kid, you have memories, and this is what it looks like to you. So it's an amazing build, man. I'm gonna take the controller off first. And the bummer thing is it doesn't have a second controller. It would have been so complete with a second controller, just because you need a second one, man. You always have a friend over playing with you just for looks and everything. So how do you get a second controller? They should like package the second one separately. Or maybe that's just too much. Or a second controller with another game cartridge. Hey, I'd go out and buy it. Lego, I would. Okay, besides just looking like a big gray block, it is actually really well built. First thing on the front, all prints, thank you. That just makes the whole thing worth it. And from my understanding, the reason why these Nintendo Lego sets are slightly more expensive is because they have to pay a licensing deal with Nintendo. Probably could have been cheaper if they misspelled that, but it has to be Nintendo. You got the slots for the controller. The controller can slot in very easy into any one of these slots, except sometimes they get mixed up. Is it upside down this way, or is it the right side up? The stud's facing up, that's how I have to remember it. Fits into either one or two. Flip to the side here, you got more ports there. They didn't make the cable for that though. Maybe just make your own, but kind of would have been nice if they had just added it in there. They give you the choice not to use it. if they're going for the realism here.
Then we come to the back side here. We got more plug outlets there. And I'm pretty sure that's a DC adapter plug into the wall. Can't remember what the middle one and the white one were for. Is that the UHF cable? If you didn't have the red or white wires, you'd use that. And you had to go to that switcher that goes to the TV. Y'all remember that?
Man, I feel like I'm missing something down there, but it's like that on all four sides, and it's just another wall right here. I like the look at the top here. They got the little vents right there. That is awesome. And the look from the bottom side, multiple plates there. But you know, this is Lego. This thing is absolutely sturdy. It's like a brick. We'll open it up inside, and of course it does come with the game cartridge of Mario, and it functions pretty well. This is very cool, although it does feel like a little bit smaller than the real cartridge, and I kind of wish they made a Zelda one gold. Who has the gold cartridge? A very simple build here. Now those are stickers, and I'm assuming maybe in the future they did that so that they can have more games come out for it or make your own stickers. The whole thing, you know, it's Lego, man. It functions and it works just fine. You just slot it in there and push it down, and you flip this thing down, and you are ready to rock and roll. What, you want to see the Easter egg and all that stuff? Like this? Will I get copyright striked? I have no idea. This is actually really awesome. Big smile on my face when I was like, yeah, that's so much fun. The little mini level where you go with Mario, go you run real fast across the platform, doing. Don't go down this pipe. We gotta run across the back and go to the secret worlds. Absolutely genius. I thought that was a great idea. I love this thing, man. It is so cool. You know, if you want to see a little bit of the inside, you just kind of go in here and pull this off here. Comes off nice and easy. So you can see inside like that. Lego tends to do this thing on the inside where they just put like mad colors in there. Because you're not going to see it, they figured they can use whatever colored bricks they want. Maybe they're using cheaper colored pieces to keep the cost down. Is that how they do it? I don't know. But great use of these little wheels to kind of slot the cartridge in. You got a spring system in there. So for being a Lego set, it's actually not that complicated to put together. In fact, I think I built this thing in like 40 minutes. Seriously, I timed it just because I was like, this is so much fun. I'm gonna whiz right through this build. And yeah, just for this, I think the TV took a lot longer. All right, that's it for the console. Now let's look at this controller. Absolutely zero complaints. All prints there. Beautiful looking, if that's what you like, because it is exactly like the controller, yeah? I think it's just slightly smaller. Look at little prints going around the controller. That's neat. And the select and start Nintendo prints, all prints. And for those who don't even like play with Lego, from a distance you might think this is the real thing until you go like that and you're like, oh yeah, this is made out of Lego pieces. But dude, it was just missing two of these things. It would have been perfect. You have to have two. I wonder if they're gonna make the power glove. Dude, that would be pretty crazy too. The power glove, maybe the robot guy. Remember that robot guy? What's his name? I forgot his name. So console, controller, excellent. Of course, the TV is just as amazing as the system. It is awesome. I just wish it was bigger. It needed to be like a 32-inch television, man, so I could see when I'm playing this thing. Nah, I'm just kidding. That would have taken forever to do the inside part, which is probably the most time-consuming part, is putting these little tiles on there. But once you get through it, the payoff is totally amazing, totally worth it. This is a very solid piece of TV. Now it is on a piece of stand. The stand is probably the weakest thing about this whole thing. And I see a lot of people like trying to crank this. You can see there's a crank there. That means that this thing can actually move forward. And you have to use two hands. You can't use one. There's a lot of people are like, I hold the phone and try to do it like this. And it's gonna slide everywhere. You know, you can just go like that and go, it's a me, Mario, jumping in the sky. Oh, we got the mushroom. Got the coin. Yeah. Mushroom. Wait, I want to go up there. Can I go backwards? Don't push it the other way, man. It doesn't really want to go backwards. Sounds like it's going to break. Whee! Very smooth, though. It's Lego, man. So, you know, you can probably crank this thing up. Shall we go faster? How fast can I go? Oh, without breaking it. Faster, Scotty. Faster. I had to get a box first. Where's the box? There. Boing! Get a star. And then we go. So I'm cracking it as fast as I can. I don't know if I can do it faster with this hand.
Look at my muscles. Go. So
as you can see, I'm cranking the heck out of it. It's totally fine, man. Lego. It'll survive. I like the little antenna up here. Wee. Bad Scottie. Bad Scottie. Don't do the other review. Leave it alone. Just stick with this one. The front of the TV, you know, I'm just gonna say it's awesome, man. I love this thing so many times in this video. It's just like pretty close to perfection, man. I grew up with this kind of television, the UHF. You know, you have the dial here, and I like the sound. I even put a sound in there where it's like, listen to that sound, baby. Very cool. These knobs do not have sound, but you know, they're the volume and the brightness, the on and off switch. And I have to mention that those are all prints. Thank you. We're making those prints. Even the low-tech sign down below is a print too. And on the other side, you got these holy schmoly, more holes. Where's all my hole fans out there? My trypophobia fans. Can you imagine stuff oozing out of those holes? Ew. But yeah, it does represent the speaker, right? And then the back side, this is a sticker. Yes, that's a sticker. I had to confirm myself that's a sticker or not. Yes, that is. There's a very nice detailed look of the sticker. It even has a serial number on it. It's even manufactured in Japan. 1983. All these like numbers must indicate something secretive. I think you can actually kind of pull off this back piece. Yeah, you can. You can see like a smaller version back there, like a little tiny TV. That was cool. So on the back, you got some vents on the sides and the plugs there again for the television. No wires to connect to it. Using a little barrel piece for like the back of a wire. Great idea. I would have never thought of that. And then you got the antenna on the top, which it's just an added bonus. Really nice touch that they have it on there. And you can actually clip it in so it holds, it doesn't move. So on the side of the TV, there's nothing. But I like the color. What's on the other side? On the other side is of course the crank. Now, actually I found mine to be a little bit loose. I think they did that intentionally. And I think it was backwards. This piece came out and this piece went in first. But I kept finding that it kept popping off more. It was easier the other way. Whatever, both ways work. You modify it how you feel fitted best for your hand. And let's just look at the stand really quick. It does kind of just sit like on the stand. It's kind of unstable, man. Like, woohoo, hiya, hiya, hiya. Yeah, be careful with the stand. It's a little bit flimsy. That's a scary stand, man. You know, I would not want my kids near this thing. But with this on top, TV actually sits fine just like this. It actually might just rotate a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Now we look on the details on the inside. There is a printed Mario. That is an awesome piece. And it kind of floats out. So the way that you crank it, he can float and, well, kind of float, but lean on the right pieces and move through this entire level. This whole thing is built kind of like a tank. Yeah, I know I haven't done some military builds for a while, but the inside's basically like a big giant track. And you put all the little pieces on this one. This one's actually not too bad. There's just a couple 1x1s along the bottom. But I love how it kind of has that, the pop out parts, or the parts where Mario actually runs up and down on. It kind of brings another little dimension that, you know, doesn't make it look so flat. It looks like a game. Dude, they did really an amazing job with this thing. I'm just, you know, just ignore me. I don't want to look at you guys or talk to you. I could sit here and play with this thing. You know, you got a lot of prints there. Everything is not a sticker. They know you're gonna lose some pieces, so they have extra parts of like the mushroom. The star print looks really good. The turtle looks good. The mushroom guys, they look okay, but they're just like, these are the pieces that you know or you're familiar with, and they just printed it on there. So like the mushroom, kind of doesn't really look like a mushroom. It's like flipped upside down. It's like a pepperoni pizza. But hey man, printed pieces, yay, plus 10, movable parts, a mechanism that can just kind of bring back a nostalgic feeling. You're probably never gonna play the old game again. You're probably just gonna stick with playing with this, and that is fine. The other very cool thing that they did add on here was the bonus feature where you can use your other Lego Mario set. I have a bunch of these. I did not review them because, I don't know, I love Mario, I love this, but once you touch it and you turn it on, what are you gonna do with it? You play with the level, but I kind of would rather go back to my Switch and play the game, and I wasn't quite sure if I should still review this for you guys. You guys want to see my point of view? It's kind of like, I wanted it to be a full-blown scale level that you can build, or the princess's castle. I wasn't expecting an electronic Mario, which is cool, but for sure, it's more geared for the kiddies out there. But the bonus thing is, you're supposed to be able to, like, I think you take off this panel, just, you know, you can see on the top, there's a little reader, right? Turn on this bad boy. Mario time. Don't forget, I'm deaf. It's very hard for me to hear this thing. Put it on here. I need supposed to go. But so yeah, you turn on the Mario, you put them up on top there, and you get a little bit of music, and you grind it. You probably do that like 2 or 3 times, and then you'll be like, okay, done. Over with it. A very cool little feature. I do like that. I thought that was actually a really cool idea. So, you know, he wasn't as useless as you thought he was going to be. Now, if you want to look on the inside, we can. Actually, we can just do this together now. I'll do a slight teardown for this one. You know, stay tuned for part 2, which we'll see if they're cross-compatible with the other brand. You know, but you've had to pull the panels off here, so it's not like one solid piece along the top. You can kind of see how the track moves there from the top-down view. You know, you're supposed to keep this more straight up to make him roll smoothly. And then I think you just pull these parts off here. Oh! Pieces flying off everywhere. Where'd this one come from? Okay, I'll just pull this aside. I'll figure it out later. There. And then you can pull this piece out here. Woo! That wasn't so hard, you guys. Going backwards here. Oh, am I gonna remember how to put this back in? Yeah, it's easy. Almost forgot about Mario there. Okay. Now you crank it, nothing happens. No! Ooh, so clever idea. They separated the Mario from the set itself. And can I pull this? Can I break this thing apart? I might as well just break it all apart now. Like, yo, that's the sound right there of the clicking. It's like clicking a piece of rubber. That's genius. Just to even add that little sound effect just makes this thing even more lavish and more spectacular. Here, go Mario, go Mario, go Mario, go Mario. So it's kind of good for you guys to see this too. You should see how it looks there. When we look at the other one, it's very similar in that area, you know, Super 18K, how dare you. But yeah, look at all those colors. It's looking a lot like Christmas. They even used pink there for Mario to hold him in. The build for this part, super easy, super fast. This is the part where it's a little bit tedious. I got so many pieces on the table. Everything's scattered everywhere. So yeah, see, like a tank, right? Holds in really good. This is great. It's very easy to follow the instructions. You just got to make sure the black gears are in the right direction when you slot them in. You know, just read the manual carefully. Don't be like me and make all these mistakes. But whoa! Oh, do you know how satisfying that is? Let's see if I can do the Mario song like this. Almost. You have nothing to worry about. Super solid. As you're building it, you're not going to build it like this. You're going to build it like a long, flat scroll, and then you roll it, and fold it, and put it in here. And you just go like this. Lift this up. Center it like that. Slot it back down in here. Is that the right side up? I got to make sure Mario's out of the way. Move Mario. There we go. Yo, I'm skipping the level. This is like the modified version that you played before, you know, the hacked version. If you're like me and you played the copied Famicom ones. Yeah, we all did that, right? It's Lego, man. Can't go wrong, seriously. Congratulations to the guys who actually made this. If I haven't convinced you to buy it, just go buy the freaking thing. It's so cool, man. It's easy to put back together. Almost forgot about this part. Make sure he cranks okay. Cranking okay, he's fine. Look, oh, he's flying now. Okay, this dimension times. I got my 32 by 32 base plate here. Let's measure the console first. So I'm gonna put it here. The console itself is about 25 studs by length. It might kind of like go over a little bit because it kind of curves upwards and out. And the width, you're looking at around 22 studs by width, or you know, close enough, somewhere around there. For the height of the console is 8 bricks in height. So there's my 1x4 bricks. Now you can measure it and see if it fits for you on your shelf to your fake TV. The controller is roughly around 16 studs by length. By width, it's kind of like in between 6 to 7. It's a little bit fatter, just the way the edge is. If you were to stand the controller like that, it'd be around, oh, it's really close. It's like maybe 5.5 bricks in height there. Oh, it's like so close, so close. I shall pull the TV off the stand and put it here. Whoa, this thing just actually fits nicely on the plate. So if you did want to like somehow mock the TV into some kind of living home for your minifigures, you could totally do it. So it's like kind of 29 studs by length. By the width, it's around 19. You know, we include the buttons sticking out there. It's just a guess for you guys. So, you know, if you don't have the set and you just want to see what the measurement is like, there you go. Let's stack them up here. That is around 17 bricks in height. Yoo-hoo! What about the stand? Now for the stand, which doesn't quite measure out properly. Oh, kind of does. It's around 24 studs by length and 12 by width. For the height, bring out the 1x4 bricks again. It is around 7 bricks in height. So you add 7 to the TV and you get the total package of what this whole thing is about. That is your dimensions. Do I have to drop this? Sorry, Lego. I gotta drop your set now. All right, different clothes, no headband. You know what that means. I've finished this video. I can freely drop this thing without having to worry about filming it. Of course, I've been really busy. Thank you guys for your support. I think it's been a couple weeks now. I'm so sorry to get these videos out to you so slow, and I probably look like crap right now. But without further ado, Lego, it's time to drop your set. Should I do it with a stand or without the stand? Let's do them all separately first. Maybe if they're intact, I'll put it back on the stand and we'll do it together. Stand first. This one should be fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Beautiful. At least nothing happened to that. Television! Shouldn't have done the console first. Don't forget it, doesn't matter, you're gonna see both anyway. I think the insides are gonna be pretty messy, but the outside is gonna hold up pretty well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! I heard something flop down. What was that? Doesn't matter. Well, just the back came off. Feels a little bit stiffer. Now it is time to drop the console. The cartridge is inside. We'll put it in, push it down, close this bad boy up. Yeah, this is gonna be like a brick, man. I don't think anything's gonna happen to it. Maybe just something on the inside. Who knows? Ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hear that? How heavy this thing is to survive. Oh. Everything is intact. Nintendo power. Last but not least, the controller. Yeah, it's kind of obvious. Solid. You got nothing to worry about, man. You can let your kids play with this. Nothing will happen to it. They probably can't even destroy it. That's one of the strongest sets I've dropped so far. But you want to see it with a stand on top because
You want to see this fail, right? For added effect, let's add the antenna up. Okay? I gotta kind of hold it like this, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh, doesn't want to turn now. Oh no, it's not cranking. The stand broken too. But it's Lego. It can be put back together just like that. Well, I'm gonna fix this thing up. You guys go have a nice time and finish off this video. Wait for the next one. That is NES or Nintendo Entertainment System from Lego. Not from Nintendo. Amazing build. Probably one of my favorites, and I'm not just saying that because it is Lego, but man, they just hit it right on the mark with this. Amazing. It is available in all your Lego stores. If you really want to buy it from me, you can ask us. I'll just walk down to the Lego store and buy it and send it to you, or try to find it out here if it's sold out. Hopefully it's not sold out, but get your hands on it if you can. Definitely well worth it. And now, get ready to jump into the next video, which we will look at something else, yeah? Should be fun. Well, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more Lego videos. Until next time, brick me out! 3, 2, 1. Yeah, here we go, Scottie. Yeah, all right. Let's do this. That'd be really interesting, right? They would mock this thing into like a little NES minifigure home. That might be kind of cool. What's in here? Nothing? What is this supposed to be? I can't remember. Pictures, which I haven't gotten because I'm not. Yeah, it feels nice in your hand. Makes me want to go home and play a game and shut off this video so I don't have to cut or edit anything for you guys. I can sit back, relax, and enjoy. Well, not the Nintendo now, the PlayStation 5. Anyone get theirs? I still haven't gotten mine. It's the first time in history I have missed the launch date for a console. Just couldn't get my hands on it. No rush. I've been doing all these videos and doing the shop stuff for you guys. That's keeping me busy. And on this side, you got something you may not even know about. I feel like I'm in a wrestling match right now. We got the biggest battle going on between the Lego NES, which is amazing, which I'll do in this video, versus the Famicom from Super 18K, which is also pretty awesome.